This is match number 3. Representing the United States of America, Phil Mickelson and Bryson DeChambeau. Representing Europe, Sergio Garcia and Alex Norén. On the tee, the USA.
Again, a player who's not got a lot of form to bring into this Ryder Cup, but all the experience in the world.
He's watching it anxiously down. It's going to be very, very close to the water by the time it comes to a finish. But just okay for Phil Mickelson. Just stays up in the semi-rough and far enough away from the hazard for there to be a stance.
On the tee, Europe.
Sergio Garcia took a month off after going out of the FedEx playoffs at the Wyndham Championship, coming into his 9th Ryder Cup. He's also been a vice-captain as well, back in 2010 for Monty in Wales, when he was a little bit out of form, didn't make the team, but still went as a vice-captain.
I think Sergio just glad to see that one find the fairway. I don't think he's got full distance out the shot, but he's perfect. He seemed to take a lot out of him there, that first tee shot, didn't it, with the restart, few deep breaths and 15 odd shuffles of the hands on the grip, but safely in play and smiling again now. I think he's glad that that one's over with. Well, you see there, 3 wins in 2018. He could have made it 4 at the European Open this year, but pipped to the post by one of my very close friends, Richard McAvoy. So last time that Bryson was in Europe, wasn't happy memories for him.
Yeah, not bad on a very tough angle. He is unique. His approach to the game, his equipment, everything he does, sort of just different to anyone else.
From bang in the middle of the first fairway. Should suit Alex. I mean, the wind's pumping off the right there. You see the flags in the background really howling there, and Alex likes to play everything with a nice big fade. So if there's any man in the field that could hold one up against the wind, it'd be Alex. That's a decent effort from there. He's managed to get it back to hole height. Good look at birdie for Sergio.
Bit of an ABBA soundtrack to this putt. Can you hear the drums, Fernando? Oh, that was a pretty poor effort by Phil Mickelson.
And they're both players, Phil Mickelson and Bryson, that do seem to take quite a long time on the course. Anyway, Garcia for the win of the hole and the perfect start. Sergio. Bryson DeChambeau clearing up for the par 4 at the first. Very individual putting technique, but it seems to work for Bryson. He has the left arm completely locked straight. He tries to swing it like a pendulum on a grandfather clock. Alex Norén. DeChambeau has managed to miss the green long and left. Should suit Alex Norén, trying to move it in left to right. Oh, took off and the wind got hold of it. I think getting out to that right hand side again. Well, it's inside the line of the bunker, so it's not a bad miss at all. I was fearing that might find the sand.
We'll see some Mickelson class here, Tony. Describe this one for me.
Well, I don't know. I'd have to be inside Mickelson's head to see a way to play some of the shots that he plays. I mean, he's just an absolute genius, isn't he, around the greens? You know, you see shots and you think, there's nothing here. And, you know, you hit it stiff or hold it, and you just scratch your head, sit at home scratching your head thinking, that can't be done. Sevi was the same, wasn't he? Sevi would hit shots, you'd play with Sevi and you think, oh, well, he's got no chance here, he's dead. And the next thing, he'd hit it to 6 inches, and he couldn't explain how he did it. It's just a feel they have, a gift they have, an ability. I wouldn't be surprised if he knocks this close. There are very few that could. He's going to take one almighty swing at this. Anybody else? Oh, I tell you what, it was a yard away from being spectacular.
Almost as good as Coulter's bunker shot.
Oh, man, horrendous.
Garcia, just not a difficult chip for him. Just carry it onto the green and release right up to the whole side. The Americans are just off the green there and left. Your picture in 2. That's beautifully played from Sergio.
Mickelson for a bogey. Norén will have this one for the win. There's a little more left on it than I thought. Sergio hit a good chip, always been a good chipper. This man's always been a good putter. Don't tempt fate, commentator. Well done. No problems.
It's a must-hit fairway, this one.
Well,
Quite narrow, though. There's water right, thick stuff left.
Yeah, I think this is the reason that why Sergio Garcia got a captain's pick with the club that he's got in his hand now. I think he's arguably the best in the world that there ever has been. I think over the last 20 years, he's always been very, very good from the tee, Sergio. Let's hope that he gets us this one away.
Staying left. I'm not sure if it's cutting back enough. No, it's not good. Oh, I can see that. No, it just fell into another toe rag.
Just see the very top of it though, Sam. I mean, could be worse. We've seen this fairway missed left a lot today. They seem to expect the wind to move it more from left to right. They look happy and then it almost straightens out. It's a bit strange.
I think it's also the threat of the water on the right, Tony. Is it?
No question.
Hitting it down that left side. Just an iron for Mickelson, par 5.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, said this is not pretty. This is not pretty. That may be the worst shot Phil Mickelson has ever hit in his life, apart from the putt he hit at the US Open earlier in the year.
Sergio not happy on the par 5 third, with a few people just moving from behind the green. I don't think he's upset with the shot that he's facing. It was just a bit of an off-put behind the green there. A few people scuttling round into position. They did clip the tree. Well, it's going to get better from there, though.
Fine shot.
Now Mickelson, more genius required. This is the 4th on par 5. Already one down. Well, it wasn't an easy one for Mickelson.
Go, Bryson! Get in the hole!
Not far away. Just catches the edge, but that was for a par. The Europeans 2 putts.
I don't think Alex Norén will have any issues cozying this one up or in.
I would be taking as long as I could to hit this putt, really annoying them for making me putt. 2 putts from here to win the match, Ryder Cup match.
Yeah, Mickelson is pretty big at mind games.
Sometimes if you get involved in a mind game on the golf course, so you just end up playing a mind game with yourself.
Backfires.
You know, it can backfire. I've been there, I've tried it. as we expected. Dead weight, just going to fall in the front. Nice job, Alex. It's amazing how often that happens, Sam, isn't it? 2 putts to win, you try and cosy it up and the thing falls in. If that putt's to make the cut on a Friday and you're sweating, they don't often fall in like that.
Americans were in control this morning. At the moment, it's Europe. Sergio's played on the front of the green. Mickelson with an absolute beauty, straight over the flag. But that'll be a pretty swift putt. I think you'd rather be that distance below the hole.
And Alex Norén on the 4th green, first man to putt for the birdie. Should be uphill with quite a big left to right swing in it. It's not quite that big a left to right, but a solid 4. So the Americans will have a chance to win the hole. Bryson DeChambeau for the win of the 4th with a birdie 3. It does break a lot, this putt though, and it is downhill. The wind's going to be a factor as well. Oh, and it's just missed on the high side, so that'll be a hole halved in 4. Sergio and Alex Norén stay 2 up.
Got 2 putts for the win. Lag it up to hole side. If she goes, happy days.
It's amazing it happened again, isn't it, Tony? I said on the when these boys played the 3rd, Norén done exactly the same. 2 for the win, try and roll it up dead, and they just fall in. And Sergio's done exactly the same. Alex Norén out with the driver at the drivable 6th. Par 4, 3 up off to the perfect start. The rookie Alex Norén.
Right, just a little.
Oh, a little grimace, doesn't like it. What's he done?
Okay.
Well, that is a magnificent bounce he's had there. What a break that is. Little smile to partner Garcia's face.
A unique golfer, this man. As a matter of fact, I think he's totally unique. Like, he's another professional player, plays with irons all the same length. He doesn't like this one. And no shout of 4.
Agreed.
Norén at 7.
Yes, Alex!
Another beautiful iron shot from Alex Norén. They're off to a flying start, Garcia and Norén. 3 birdies, no drop shots in the first 6, and another birdie chance there. They're the low score on the course this afternoon so far, making it all look very easy.
Garcia to win the 7th. Already 4 up. Oh, magnificent big putt. Magnificent putt from Garcia. 5 up. The scoreboard awash with blue. Sam, you played in so many of those, you captained those. Talk about the galvanising effect for the players on the course to look up at a scoreboard and seeing blue everywhere you look.
Just nothing better. You get nothing better at all. But each one of them has to remember all they can do is win their match. They can't influence anyone else's game. So you see all that blue, it just lifts it up.
Lovely view from up above of Sergio's putt. Drops in, and that's their 4th birdie of the round. Tough conditions out there in the wind. As much pressure as you could ever want. And they're just putting on an unbelievable performance.
After the 8th, 201 yards.
Go! Go! Go!
Didn't quite go.
Garcia. Difficult one, 8. Just got to go over that rise, but 8 feet left of the pin, let it. It's almost amazing. Beautifully played, Sergio.
Well, that definitely had a little touch of Seve about it, didn't it, that one?
This to win another hole for Europe, and Norén and Garcia are absolutely unstoppable. 6 up after 8 holes against Mickelson and DeChambeau.
Such an impressive scorecard. Just looking at it here, they've got 5 threes and 3 fours on the scorecard this afternoon. That's amazing scoring. Mickelson up in the hills on the right-hand side of the 9th for 2. This is the 3rd shot. Hoisting it up in the air. Hasn't thrown it far enough. Norén to win another hole on the 9th to go 7 up. It's an incredible afternoon for Garcia and Norén, the only pairing on the course that haven't made a bogey. 5 under for that 9. Just a mix of 3s and 4s. They just make 3 and 4 every hole. Big smile from Sergio.
And Norén. 7 up, 9 to go.
Difficult tee shot for Alex. He's a natural fader of the ball. And the wind off the left. To hit the fairway here with his natural shot, he'd be starting it over the pond. I don't think that came back. Like I said, with his natural shot, he had to take an aggressive line to start with. Mickelson at 10, trying to stop the bleed. 7 down. I do believe that the tee shot of Norén did find the water, so it looks like the Americans are pretty safe to claw one back on the 10th. Sergio Garcia has taken relief from the hazard, so slightly further back than expected. 3rd shot up the hill. It needs to be something special, really, because of Mickelson's fantastic approach. Well, Alex Norén will probably still chip that for the 4, but that hole does look very likely to be going the Americans' way.
Great. Good try. Good try.
Well, the hole's a goner now. They'll concede that. 2 putts for the Americans from 5 feet up the green. At 7 down, I don't think they'll make them putt. So back to 6.
Long putt from Norén down the hill at 11.
He was expecting a massive break. You know what, he read it quite nicely, just a tiny bit too much pace, a bit softer, would have taken the break earlier and been fairly close.
Back over to Sergio on the 11th. Although they're 6 up, they don't want to let anything slip or give anything away cheaply, so full focus for Sergio.
Yeah, you don't want to take your foot off the gas against the likes of Mickelson and DeChambeau. We know how capable they both are. I think this has been a bit of an eye-opener for DeChambeau.
A long putt down the slope for DeChambeau on 11 to claw another one back for the Americans. Sergio Garcia will have a fairly long putt for par. Both players have misjudged it a little bit going down that slope. So left for both for their 3s.
Back to Mickelson.
We haven't really seen Phil Mickelson have many putts from short range today, but this one will win the hole on the 11th and claw another one back. They won the 10th. He slots that in. They win the 11th. And the red-hot Alex Norén and Sergio Garcia just get pinned back a little bit. 5 up still, which is a very convincing lead, but plenty of holes left for the Americans to try and pull off a miracle. 3rd shot for Bryson DeChambeau. Pretty common spot down the left-hand side of the 12th. He's the first man that's here. Poor chip. Most others have managed to get it at least inside sort of 5, 6, 7 feet, somewhere there. But Anyway, this putt to win the hole and get back to 6 up. They've actually been all the way up to 7 up. Oh, he was following it up like Jack Nicklaus did all those years ago at the Masters, wasn't he? Following it up with the left arm. Lovely effort, though.
This is a bogey putt for Bryson DeChambeau. I don't think he really understood what the Ryder Cup pressure was going to be like. I think you tried to, but he actually said in his interview that I'll be comfortable and I'll be able to perform and execute. Well, sadly, the only thing that's been executed this afternoon is Bryson and Phil Mickelson. But nice to see him hold it. Well done. This can happen in foursomes. It can happen in match play. You can, things can just go sour quickly, and for your opposition, it can be startlingly good. Garcia with this little one to win the hole. And goes 6 up.
6 up with 6 to play as well, so that's at least half a point for the Europeans. It's going to be a full point. Oh, I think the boys are playing so well, Garcia and Norén. There can't be a miracle comeback from Mickelson and DeChambeau. We mustn't count our chickens.
If they get a half a point, I'm going to go down to the locker room and have a fight with a few guys. And I'm only 4'2" high, so I'm pretty secure. Captain's pick Garcia at the 13th tee. Just an iron for Serge.
He's going to want this to sit softly. The hazard on the right is looming.
Oh, no. Stormy 6. Keep your foot on the throat and get the match won. That's the rule in that situation, isn't it?
Second shot for DeChambeau on the 13th. Sergio Garcia's tee shot did find the water, so they've got a big advantage playing this hole.
Get Jankowski! Keep going!
Yeah, beautiful shot.
Very happy to tell all the spectators they're telling that loudmouth to keep quiet.
Garcia in the water off the tee at 13, so this is a power putt for the European pair. And a pretty good try too.
2 putts for Mickelson and DeChambeau to claw one back. Remember, door me down, so they do need to win every hole on the way in. Lovely putt for Phil. Again, seeing a player with 2 putts dropping it in one. Does make it a lot easier when that pressure's off. Garcia and Norén chipping here, the 3rd shot. Well, putting, sorry, up the slope. USA have already played 3 and a beautifully judged putt through the fringe for Alex Norén. Yeah, and the hats are coming off there as well, so more celebrations for the European, and for the first time in this 2018 Ryder Cup, Europe lead America 4 points to 3.
That really was a very convincing win for Sergio Garcia and Alex Norén. 5-4 over Phil Mickelson and Bryson DeChambeau.
To watch another Ryder Cup video, click here and subscribe here.